Two properties, both listed for $1 million. But which one sold for more? Welcome to Prescott Real Estate Wars, and here they are. This is House A, and this is House B. And here are their stats. House A, 2,461 square feet. That puts it at only $406 per square foot. This was built in 1993. It's got 3-bed, 3-bath, 3 parking places in the attached garage, but it is on 2.4 acres. House B, 2,219 square feet. That puts it at $451 per square foot. Built in 2025, so that's brand new. This has never been lived in. 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 5 parking places in the attached garage, but it's only on 0.26 acres. Home A has a much smaller lot. It's only a 1/4 acre compared to over 2 acres on Home B, but it's brand new. It's never been lived in. Home B has a huge lot. It's almost 10 times the size of the lot on Home A, but it's 33 years old. They're very similar homes in many ways, but older versus newer, huge lot versus a small lot. Before we look at the photos, I want to share a real estate photography trick in Photoshop. Sky replacement. Here's a photo of a house with plenty of sky to play with. We go up to Edit, down to Sky Replacement, and this little panel pops up. And you select which sky you want to use off this menu of options here. Do you want blue and bright? Do you want overcast? You can scroll down to the orange sunset, or stormy and raining. Here's more orange sunsets. I like this one. You select it, you close the menu, and you click OK. And there you have your dramatic sunset in the distance. And now that I've shown you that trick, you're never going to be able to unsee it. You just watch. Look at the photos. Here's what the front of each home looks like. A has a large dramatic entrance with a large front yard. Big lot, big yard. Real sky, fake sky. B has a nice but small front yard. It's a good entrance. One from the inside looking out. Points for House A. Here are the backyards. A has a nice deck with a nice view. The backyard is huge. Like, you could get lost out there. It's so huge. B has a very small backyard, but it's well planned. It's covered patio with a fireplace. You walk out to this raised area and there's a fire pit. And I love the grass and the pavers. And this might be small, but it packs in a lot. Which one is your preference? Small and tightly packed or large and wild? My points, they go to A. I love large and wild, but you feel free to disagree. Let's go inside and look at the living rooms. House A is very nice. This entrance has art on the ceiling. Man, that's going to be gone as soon as I buy it. Also not a fan of the arches, but I know a lot of people love them. I like the fireplace. I like the sliders out to the deck. I like the kitchen in the living room. There's a small dining area right here with the chandelier. House B is amazing. I love the beams. I love the wood ceiling. I love the sliders out to the patio. I love the fireplace. I think if you're paying $1 million, you should expect a fireplace. Again, the kitchen is in the living room, which is good. Living room points go to B, no question. Looking at the dining rooms, A has a formal dining room. It's separate from the small area in the living room that we just saw. It's a nice area. I like the windows, like the chandelier. House B just has a large area in the living room, and it's not a formal dining room. By default, points go to A for the formal dining room, I think. Kitchens. A has a reasonably sized kitchen as part of the living room. The layout is functional. How do you like the waterfall end on that counter? I know people seem to love them. Personally, I hate them. They just seem wrong. Like, you can't put a plate on them, so why are you going to use the same surface as the horizontal counter? I'm sorry, it makes no sense to me. Now let's talk about these cabinets. I think they were going for a Southwest theme here, but it just makes it look dated. The style is too specific. And the blue, it doesn't go with the countertop color or anything else. B also has the kitchen as part of the living room. Cabinets look good and everything's functional. It's fairly small, not a lot of counter space, huge points for that farm style sink. I love those things. The pot faucet over the stove, more points. Great backsplash that matches the counter. I love this kitchen. I'm giving the kitchen points to B just because I hate that waterfall counter in A. Here are the bedrooms. Home A, small guest bedrooms, large primary. I love the walk-in closet. I like that you can actually walk directly from the primary bedroom out onto that deck. I'm not a fan of the plain white walls. Bedrooms in Home B, you're either going to love them or hate them. Look at that drama. White ceiling, gray walls, a light rug, nice sky replacement, nice walk-in closet. The gray wall really adds drama. It's very masculine. White covers on the power outlets in one room and dark ones in the other. Details matter, people. For $1 million, I want perfection. I'm just saying. Beside the nitpicky details, I'm loving the bedrooms in Home B. They win. Bathrooms in Home A are different from each other. The first guest bath is pink, which reminds me of one I grew up with. The second guest bath makes no sense whatsoever. That should be a rectangular mirror there, not an oval one. The primary bath, it's great. It has everything I expect for $1 million. It's got 2 sinks, a bathtub, a shower, and a toilet room. I hate the arch window. It's my own personal issue. The colors work well together and they look good. They don't work with the rest of the house, especially those blue kitchen cabinets, but they work good together. Home B is large, modern, and slick. There's a walk-in closet in the bathroom. I'm starting to see more and more of those. It seems wrong, but it also makes sense. What do you think about that? Leave me a comment down below. Freestanding bathtub, they're hard to keep clean. They look really cool, but I don't think they're functional. The guest bath is cohesive and functional. Nothing fancy, but I like it. At least it's not pink. Bathroom points have got to go to Home B. The utility room for Home A has the original cabinets before they were painted. Home B has a counter and a utility sink, but an over and under washer and dryer. Home B gets the points just for the counter and the sink. Aerial views. Home A really shows off the fact that it's on 2.4 acres. Huge area all the way around the house. Home B really shows off just how small that lot really is. I mean, that's small, even for a home in the suburbs. Before we reveal the winner, I want to tell you that I'm Conrad Walton at PrescottRealEstate.com. And if you're thinking about buying or selling real estate in Prescott, call me, text me, or email me. My contact info, it's right there. So which one sold for more money in the end? Home A, it was older, but it had a huge lot, and it was 242 square feet larger. Home B was stylish, but it had a really small lot. I don't know if I could live there. So let's look at House A first. House A was on the market for 36 days before it sold, and it sold for $975,000. That's $25,000 less than asking. How much do you think House B sold for? It was on the market for 31 days, and then it sold for $993,746. That's $6,254 under asking. Home A sold for $18,746 less than Home B. So how close was your guess? Home A was a little larger, but it was dated. Home B was smaller on a very small lot, but it was brand new and had modern style everywhere. It really comes down to a matter of choice. Is a large lot important to you? Is modern style more important to you? It's okay to make either choice, but be aware of the choice you're making and why you're making it. I'm Conrad Walton. Stay grateful.